We're going to make a 50-30-20 budget in Google Sheets starting from scratch. Once complete, you can plan out your income, plan your budget with all totals calculated automatically, log your income and spending over the month, and quickly see how you're performing compared to your budget plan. And if you want to look at the final spreadsheet before you build it, just use the link below. Otherwise, let's get started. The first thing we'll do is set up the colors and formatting to make the spreadsheet look nice. Start by clicking here in this box called the name box. Type in 1 through 1000 and press enter. Right-click on the row headers, resize rows, set the size to 25, and click OK. Then change the vertical alignment to middle. Next, select column A, right-click, resize column, set the size to 50, and click OK. Select row 1, right-click, resize row, set the size to 40, click OK. Then increase the font size to 14, bold the font, set the font color to white, and set the fill color to dark cyan 2. Select cell B1, type in monthly budget. Then turn off the grid lines by going to View, Show, uncheck grid lines. Awesome. Now let's create a copy of this worksheet. Right-click on the tab below and select Duplicate. Then rename the two tabs to Budget and Income. Move to the Budget tab, select column D, hold Control or Command if you're a Mac user. Also select columns I, K, and M. Right-click, resize columns, set the size to 25, and click OK. Select column B, hold Control, select column G, right-click, resize columns, set the size to 150, and click OK. Select column F, right-click, resize column, set the size to 50, and click OK. Awesome. Go ahead and select cell B3 and type in Income, and then Planned. In E3, type in Actual. Then in G3, type in Category, then Percent. In J3, type in Planned. In L3, Actual. And in N3, Remaining. After that, select B3 through E3. Bold the font, then click the Borders button, change the color to dark cyan 2, and click this to apply a bottom border. Then select G3 through N3, bold the font, go to Borders, and apply a bottom border. Okie dokie, select cell B16 next and type in Total. Then select B16 through E16, bold the font, go to Borders, and apply a top border. Select G11 next, type in Total, select G11 through N11, bold the font, go to Borders, and apply a top border. Nice! From here, select B5 through C14. Go to Fill Color and select Light Gray 3. Then go to Borders, change the color to white, and click this to apply inner borders. Then select G5 through H9. Set the fill color to Light Gray 3. Then go to Borders and apply inner borders. Next, go ahead and enter a few sample income categories and income amounts. Also, add needs, wants, and savings. Then assign a percentage to each. Next, select E5 through E14. Go to Borders, change the color to light gray 2. Then click this to apply horizontal borders, and then click this to apply a bottom border. Then select E5 through E9, copy the range, select J5 and paste, select L5 and paste, select N5 and paste. Now for the number formatting. Select columns C through E, change the horizontal alignment to right, then click the More Formats button, which is the 1, 2, 3 that you see here, and select Number or Accounting. Then select columns J through N, change the horizontal alignment to right, click the More Formats button, and select Number or Accounting. Finally, select column H, set the horizontal alignment to center, click the More Formats button, and select %. Okie dokie, everything looks pretty good now, so let's move to the Income tab next. Once you're there, select cell B1 and type in Income. Then select column B, right-click, resize column, set the size to 125, and click OK. Select column C, right-click, resize column, set the size to 175, and click OK. Select column D, right-click, resize column, set the size to 250, and click OK. Go ahead and select cell B3 and enter Date, Category, Notes, and Amount. Then select B3 through E3, bold the font, go to Borders, change the color to dark cyan 2, and apply a bottom border. Next, click in the name box, type in B5 through E, and press Enter. Go to Fill Color, and select light gray 3, then go to Borders, change the color to white, and apply inner borders. Then go ahead and enter a few sample dates and amounts like so. Once you have, click in the name box, type in B5 through B, press Enter, then change the horizontal alignment to left. Click the More Formats button and select Date, and you can also select Custom Date and Time and build a custom format if you want. Personally, I like to add the month abbreviation, a space, the day, comma, space, and the year. Finally, click Apply. Then select column E, change the horizontal alignment to right, click the More Formats button, and select Number or Accounting. Awesome. Now make a copy of this worksheet by right-clicking on the Worksheet tab and select Duplicate. Then rename the new sheet to Spending. Then on the Spending tab, replace Income with Spending. After that, click in the name box again, type in C5 through C, and press Enter. Then go to Data, Data Validation, click Add Rule, set the criteria to drop down from a range, click the Select Data Range button, move to the Budget tab, select G5 through G9, and click OK. Then under Advanced Options, select the display style, and click Done. Now go back to the spending worksheet and use the drop-downs to add some categories to the sample transactions that are there. Next, move to the Income tab, Click in the name box again, type in C5 through C, and press Enter. Then go to Data, Data Validation, click Add Rule, set the criteria to drop down from a range, click the Select Data Range button, move to the Budget tab, select B5 through B14, and click OK. Then under Advanced Options, select the display style and click Done. Now go back to the Income worksheet and use the drop-downs to add some categories to the sample transactions. Awesome. The next step is to create a few range names that we're going to use in our formulas here in a little bit. A range name is simply a name that you assign to a specific range within your spreadsheet. Range names make it easier to write formulas and understand them. So here on the Income worksheet, we will create two range names. To do so, go to Data, Named Ranges, click Add a Range, enter the name Income category, and make sure there are no spaces because range names cannot have spaces. Then set the range to C5 through C, and click Done. Click Add a Range again, enter the name Income Amount, set the range to E5 through E, and click Done. Now we need two more range names on the Spending tab, so move there and click Add a Range, enter the name Spend category, set the range to C5 through C, and click Done. Click Add a Range again, enter the name Spend Amount, set the range to E5 through E, and click Done. You should now have four range names that look like this, and you can close this window. Okay, back to the Budget tab. It's now time for the formulas. First, select cell E5 and enter the following. Equals SUMIFS function, income amount, next argument, income category, next argument, B5, close parentheses, and press Enter. This formula uses the SUMIFS function to add all of the income amounts where the selected category is the same as the category in cell B5. And once you have it working, use the blue dot here, which is called the fill handle, to copy the formula down for all categories. Next, select cell C16 and enter this formula. Equals sum function C5 through C14, close parentheses, and press Enter. Then copy the cell, select E16, and paste. Next, select cell H11 and enter this formula. Equals sum function H5 through H9, close parentheses, and press Enter. Then copy the cell, select J11, right-click, paste special, formula only, select L11, right-click, paste special, formula only, select N11, right-click, paste special, formula only. Next, select cell J5 and enter this formula. Equals round function H5 times $C, $16, next argument 2, close parentheses, and press Enter. In this formula, you multiply the percentage in H5 by the total in C16, and we lock the C16 reference with $signs because we don't want this reference to change when we copy the formula down. And of course, the round function takes that result and rounds it to the nearest 2 decimal places. Once you have it working, copy the formula down with the fill handle. Then select cell L5 and enter this formula. Equals SUMIFS function spend amount, next argument, spend category, next argument, G5, close parentheses, and press enter. Again, the SUMIFS function adds the amount values from the spending worksheet where the selected category is the same as in cell G5. And of course, copy the formula down with the fill handle. Finally, select cell N5 and enter the following: equals J5 minus L5 and press enter. Then, copy the formula down with the fill handle. And finally, select E5 through E16, change the font color to dark cyan 2, select J5 through N11, and change the font color to dark cyan 2. Okie dokie, with your 50-30-20 budget now complete, you'll really enjoy watching this video next to learn how to build a really useful spending dashboard as well, so definitely check it out.